Okay. I think we're live again. I'm on my phone, and we'll give this a go. I don't really know. I don't really know what happened earlier. I think my internet kind of cut out, but we'll try to keep it going from where we left off. Thank you for those loyal followers who are coming back on. You guys are going to be the better putters, I promise. So I've got a good drill. So I know we were talking about tempo and the metronome and how many beats per minute, okay? So find out your beats per minute. So for me, it's 76 beats per minute. Now what you can do, and this is kind of fun, is you can go on to Google and search songs to 76 that go 76 beats per minute. And it'll give you a list of different songs and different beats of different songs. So for me, 76 is Dream On by Aerosmith. I thought this was a good one to putt to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this, and I'm going to try to putt to this song. Okay, so here we go. Hopefully you guys can hear this. I'll put it right here. So I'm trying to, by listening to this, and by listening to any songs that go with your beats per minute, that's going to help your tempo. So especially if you like to listen to music while you're playing, that's the best way to do it, is to create a playlist that's got your beats per minute and keep that going, and you can listen to headphones or have whatever you need when you're practicing your putting, okay? So I'm going to get into a rhythm here. So you can see I'm going with the beat of the music. So I could go 1, 2, dream on. This is just fun, and I like music, so it keeps it going. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is fun. You can find some music that works with your beats per minute, and find some beats, find some songs, and that's going to really help your tempo and help you get better, and it's going to be a little bit more interesting than just putting to a metronome, because sometimes that can make us go stir crazy. We want music, we want fun. Maybe if you're at a club, you might not be allowed to do that, but go to a public course, have some fun with it, put on your headphones, whatever. Okay, so hopefully, I'm glad to see that some of you guys have tuned back in. We had a little issue with the internet, but so we've got our grip, we've gone over our stance and our posture, we've gone over our stroke and how our tempo is during the stroke. So I'm going to just bring it all together, and we're going to do a couple drills or games that are really fun that you could do at home or out on the golf course or anything, but most of them you could do at home in your house, just like I'm doing right here. Okay, so the first one is I'm taking a beach ball. So if you tend to putt and your forearms get a little bit crazy, so if you tend to come across your putts, move this way, and you want to keep your forearms in line with your shoulders. A good drill you can do is using a beach ball or any type of ball, really. I would say go smaller than this if you could, so maybe like a small soccer ball or a small basketball. You're going to put it in between your arms just like this, and all I'm doing is I'm rubbing the beach ball up against my stomach. So I'm just keeping it back and forth. What this is doing is it's keeping my forearms in line with my shoulder and keeping everything in that pendulum motion, that really good pendulum motion that we like. This is something you can do at home. You can do it as, 5 minutes a day. Do it during a commercial break. It's just kind of fun. Keeps your putting stroke pretty consistent and keeps the wrists out of your putting stroke. Okay, so that's the beach ball drill. That's a really good one. And the next one, as you can see, I just like kind of went around my house and I found things and I was like, okay, what can I use as really good drills for putting, and just got creative with it. So now I've got a neck pillow, and this is probably the first time you've seen a neck pillow incorporated in a golf drill, but it's pretty comfy. So you can put it on, strapping myself in here. What this is going to do is this is going to help restrict that head movement. So if I'm in my good putting setup here, if I want to move my head down, I can't do that because this is going to restrict it. If I try to move my head up but keep my body bent over, it's pretty hard to do, so I can't really do that. The only thing that you can do is turn your head, and that's all we're allowed to do, is we can turn it to look at the hole and to look back at the ball, and we can look down, but we can't pick our head up or it's going to be really uncomfortable. So this one's just pretty fun. It's going to help you keep your head steady during your putting stroke. Go ahead and give that a try and let me know how it goes. I just saw a neck pillow, so I was like, hey, you know, this'll work. Okay, so those are a couple drills with that. And another good one, let me just make sure we don't have anything. Good, perfect. Okay, so another really good one that you can do, and I'll bring my phone over for this, is golf bowling. So this was a game that I had done for with some juniors recently. This is a fun one you can do with your friends and family, and just kind of make it fun. But what I'm doing here is I'm putting tees, I'm putting them like an inch apart, and I have 4, and then I'll do 3, and then you can do 2, and then 1. And what you're gonna do is that these 4 tees are about the same distance or width as a regular golf putting hole. So this is a really good drill. What you're gonna do is you're just gonna putt, and as you'll see, 2 of them came down, so I got 2 points. If you hit them all and you knock them all over, then you'll get all the points. So this is just fun. You can play it with your friends, and I would suggest a really flat carpet for that one, just because the tees get a little bit funky when you try to set them up if your carpet isn't super solid. Okay, so we've got golf bowling, we did the beach ball, we had the neck pillow. The last drill I'm gonna do, while you guys are still tuned in, is the train track drill. This one's gonna help you with your stroke if you tend to have some interesting things going on with your stroke. You tend to cut across it or do some other things. This one's just a classic drill. I've got a blue alignment stick and a white alignment stick, but you can also use different clubs. So you can use a driver and a 7-iron, and we're just gonna put them down on the ground, and I'll make sure you can see this. And when we do this, so I've got them down on the ground here. Now for me, I tend to cut across my putts when I mishit them. So if I were to putt this, I tend to go outside this way and then inside towards the white. So my drill, if you tend to cut across, this is a good one, is to try to keep the putter going back towards the white and then come through towards the blue, okay? So that would be the opposite of what I do. I normally go out by the blue, down by the white. You can do it at home on the golf course. So once you get back out on the course, I would 10 out of 10 recommend doing that one. All right, let's see if we have any other questions here. I think we are good. Let's see, I'll just wait for a minute or so and see if you guys have any questions. But I hope you like that music tip. That's always a fun one. I like listening to music and putting with it, so just to get into a really good rhythm. So find your beats, let me know how they go. You can follow me at Brittany_golf on Instagram, and I give tips. I try to make them weekly tips. And you can email me, brittanytesta@gmail.com, if you're interested in anything else or have any other questions. All right, so good luck practicing, and everyone stay safe out there, New Yorkers. We're gonna be back out before you know it, so just stay positive, stay upbeat, and we'll see you on the other side, okay? I'll wait for any other questions, but should be good. All right, see you guys. Thanks for tuning in.